Good morning, student of class 2. I am your computer teacher Sonji sir. Hope you all are fine. Today I am going to revise some important topics. Number 1 is working of a computer, which is IPO cycle, and it is taken from chapter number 1. Okay. And topic number 2 is input devices, keyboard, mouse and microphone and scanner. Okay. And it is taken from chapter number 3. Okay. So these two topics I am going to revise in this video. And this is the syllabus of the first term examination, and I hope that all of you have completed each and every chapter. But please read each and every chapter very carefully, because our first term examination is mainly based on MCQ. Okay, so all of you have to read each and every topic, each and every chapter very carefully. Now move on to the first topic. So first topic is working of a computer. Okay, so as all of you know that the computer is an electronic machine. Okay, the computer is an electronic machine, and it cannot take their own decision. Okay, it cannot think or take their own decision. So we have to give instruction to the computer. So a computer cannot work its own. Okay, a computer cannot work its own. We need to give input and instruction to make it work. It works according to this instruction and gives the output. And a computer takes input, then process it, and then gives the output. This is known as input, process and output. So basically we are working on a computer. That means we give instruction to the computer. Okay, we give instruction to the computer as a input. Okay, we give instruction to the computer as a input, and then the computer take the input. Okay, computer take the input and process it. After processing, the computer will generate a desired result. This whole entire process is called IPO cycle. Okay, first of all we give instruction to the computer. This is called input. Then computer will process the input, which is called processing, and after processing the computer will generate a result, which is called output. Okay, so this whole process is known as input, process and output cycle. Okay, so first is input. So the computer gets the input in the form of data and instruction. Okay, we give instruction to the computer. Okay, we give instruction to the computer in the form of data. Okay, in the form of data, and this and we use some input devices to instruct our computer, like keyboard, mouse, etc. Okay, so the input devices such as keyboard or mouse provided inputs to the computer. So mainly we give instruction to the computer, which is called input. Okay, and we use some device which is called input device, like mouse, keyboard, microphone, etc. Okay, next is process. The entered data is processed or changed into a meaningful information. Okay, meaningful information. The entered data is processed or changed into a meaningful information by the CPU, which is called process. Okay, which is called process, and the process is done by the CPU, central processing unit. Okay, next is the output. What is output? The result. Okay, the result of processing is known as output. The result is processing is known as output. The output is displayed through the output devices such as monitor. Here you can see the monitor. Okay, so basically we give instruction to the computer by using keyboard, mouse, microphone, scanner, etc. Okay, these are the input devices. Next, computer will the CPU will process the data. Okay, the CPU will process the data. After processing, the computer will generate a result which shows on the monitor. Okay, which shows on the monitor. So that means first is input. This is input. then this is process CPU, in the CPU process, and this is output. Okay, and the entire process is called IPO cycle. Okay, the following diagram summarizes the working of a system is relation to the IPO cycle. Okay, the entire process is called IPO cycle. Next is input devices. Okay, next is input devices. We already have discussed that we give instruction to the computer. Okay, so and we use some input devices to instruct the computer. So what are the input devices? Okay, we know that computer works according to the IPO cycle. The parts of the computer that helps us to give data and instruction as known as input devices. Okay, so we use some devices. Okay, we use some devices to instruct the computer. These devices is called input devices. Okay, the parts of a computer that helps us to see or print the result of processing are known as output devices. Okay, so today I am going to discuss only input devices. Okay, so first input devices is keyboard. Okay, here you can see the image of a keyboard. A keyboard has many keys. Okay, these are the keys, these are the keys, and we can enter data into the computer by pressing the various types of key. There are these are the alphabet keys, these are the number keys. Okay, some they, here you can some special keys are there. Okay, on the keyboard. So basically we use the keyboard to instruct the computer. Okay, and keyboard has many keys, and we enter the keys, we enter the key and to instruct the computer. Okay, next device is mouse. Mouse is also an input device. Okay, and this is the mouse. Okay, a mouse is usually has two buttons. Okay, here you can see this is the right button and this is the left button, and the mouse is used and a scroll wheel in between them. Okay, here you can see this is the scroll wheel in between left button and the right button. So mainly mouse has two buttons and a scroll wheel in between these two buttons. Okay, and the mouse is used to move the pointer on the computer screen. Okay, the mouse is used to move the pointer on a computer screen, and the uses of a mouse is we can select and open things using the left buttons. Okay, we can select and open things by using the left button. Okay, we can draw by keeping the left button pressed and moving the mouse. This is known as dragging the mouse. Okay, so keeping the left mouse button pressed and moving mouse is called the dragging. And we can move a page up and down on the monitor by using the scroll wheel. Okay, so scroll wheel is used to move the page up and down. Okay, these are the few uses of a mouse. Next device is scanner. So this is a image of a scanner. Okay, this is an image of a scanner, and a scanner copies the text and pictures from a paper onto a computer. Okay, that means you have a printout, you have a paper. Okay, in your hand. Okay, and you need to convert this paper into digital format, then we use the printer. Okay, so for example we can scan our drawing and sketchbook and printed information in a book onto the computer using this scanner. Okay, the main uses scanner is scanner copies the text and pictures from a paper onto a computer. And next is microphone, and this is the image of a microphone, and microphone is used to input sound. Okay, microphone is also an input device, and microphone is used to input sound or record sound. Okay, into a computer. It records our voice or other different sound. For example, we can narrate a story and get it recorded a computer using the microphone. Okay, so microphone is used to input the sound onto a computer, and it is also used to record our voice or different types of sound. Okay, so these are the few input devices. Okay, and mainly we use these input devices to instruct the computer. Okay, so I hope that all of you understand. And please read this IPO cycle very very carefully. Okay, IPO cycle and all input devices very very carefully for your examination. Okay, so today I am ending my discussion here. In my next video I will discuss another topic. Okay, so till then take care, goodbye and thank you.